Amazing morning. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, overcomers. Welcome back to my channel. I am Evora Bentley, your faith coach, empowering others to change their mind so that they can see their world change around them. I am also one who is empowering and instilling vision so that others may see the power in their mission. The power in their mission, why they were created. Overcoming a battle is about you knowing that you are more than a conqueror. It's about the fact that you are an overcomer when you truly know your identity in Christ. And so this morning I come on here real quick, and it's pretty much to challenge you, as far as, I guess, where, as far as your belief, where first in Corinthians, see the 2 Corinthians 5:7 or 1 Corinthians 5:7 that says that we walk by faith, not by sight. And when we think about being an overcomer, let's think about the life of Christ, how Christ was all about his Father's business, how Christ was so obedient. And even though tradition and the Pharisees tried to just keep this chokehold of religion and saying, don't do this, don't do that, and all of that kind of stuff, Jesus was so grounded in the foundation of his identity that he was created in the image and likeness of his Father, and therefore he was about his Father's business. So I just want to share and encourage you and to challenge you, where in your life is there more fears than faith? But as a believer and follower of Christ, we are to walk by faith and not by sight. And this was the life of Jesus. And when people see us, it should be a reflection and an encounter as though how Jesus lived his life, and for the Father to get the glory from our vessel. So let me just share this. As an insurance broker, I specialize in final expense. And so a lot of my clients are like older clients. A lot of them are on so much medication, and they have these sickness and these diseases. And so, a majority, just about all of them, are believers. And so when I go into their homes and I talk to them and they're telling me what the doctors have said about medication, and a lot of them have fears and they may be on these antidepressants, I share my story, how I was, battling with depression, suicidal thoughts, and wanting to give up on life. And the Lord spoke to me, said, I need you for your faith. So I encourage them. Some receive, some don't. But in the word, it also says, the dust, what is it? Shake the dust off your feet and keep on moving. So, and I had one lady, she said to me when she told me that she dread not taking the medication because of the fear of what can happen. And a lot of them are like that because the doctor has said, look, you have to take this medication, as if they need to take it for the rest of their life. And so I asked her, I said, you said you dreaded something. You're having fear. I want to encourage you to put faith in there. And I told her how, when we look in the word, that everyone that Jesus healed, he said, now go, it is your faith that has made you whole. And so this is what I want to encourage you. You being a believer and follower of Christ, do you believe that if you are sick and have a disease, that has to be for the rest of your life? Or that you really can be healed? Do you believe that if you are stuck in poverty and that you are living from paycheck to paycheck, struggling of lack, that is your life, and that the Lord wants you to live your life like that, worrying, trying to figure out how to find a way? No, we've been taught that too much in tradition and religion and the church. That is a lie. If you believe that the Father is one that wants you to struggle and to be in lack and poverty, that is a lie from the pits of hell. Do you believe that your mindset can change? Your situation has to stay the same. In Mark 11, it says, surely I say unto you, if you believe that this mountain could be moved, I'm paraphrasing, I'll probably put it below, then it shall be moved. Where's your faith? Do you have faith like Christ? Or is your life bombarded with fear? And so because your life is bombarded by fear, you actually don't see the manifestation and the transformation in your mind, in your life that Romans talks about not being conformed to the things of this world. You see, this world lives and they're grounded in fear, where believers in Christ, we should be grounded by faith and be bold and ready to be about our Father's business. Well, I want to encourage you to let you know today that you can be healed. It is your faith that'll make you whole. You do not have to be broken struggle all of your life. The Father can give you an idea and a strategy and how to get out of that situation. You don't have to stay in an abusive relationship. You don't have to always live in those fears and those insecurities. You can be set free and don't have to live a life of bondage. And that's what it's about, being a believer of Christ. That's what it's about, and knowing that you are an overcomer and you are more than a conqueror. Y'all be encouraged to make sure that there is more faith where there is fear in the areas of your life, and where there is fear, that you are transforming that area to be fulfilled with faith. Have an amazing, blessed Saturday and weekend on purpose, overcomers.